At least 12 people died in terror attack at Bondi Beach in Austria. Take a look at the report.
A father and son on a weekend hunting trip. Their targets, the terrified members of Bondi's Jewish community, attending one of the most significant religious celebrations of the year, Hanukkah. They had nowhere to hide.
Oh my God.
Hundreds had gathered in Archer Park for the family festival. They were sitting ducks. Parents jumped on their children, all pushed themselves flat into the dirt as bullets exploded around them. Innocent civilians huddled together, horrified, as victims fell to the left and right, their selection completely random. The gunmen positioned on top of this pedestrian bridge, a 3-metre height advantage and concrete wall protection. Equipped with high-powered, long-arm weapons, they peppered the civilians below, shot by shot. The shooters, 24-year-old Naveed Akram and his 50-year-old father Sajid. For Bondi's Jewish community, carnage.
The bullets were flying all the time they were shooting. We were hiding behind the rock climbing thing.
The famous sands emptied as people sprinted for cover. For a handful of horrifying minutes, Campbell Parade became death row.
There were people that we couldn't save, Chris. There were people already dead.
Strangers helping strangers. This woman with blood-stained hands and a blood-stained hat.
Child was screaming. I was holding that he wouldn't be killed.
I was lying on top of my son. My son, 8 years old son. I fell on top of him, and then another injured guy fell on top of me.
But it could have been so much worse if it hadn't been for this moment of extraordinary self-sacrifice. Stalking the older shooter, Ahmed Al-Ahmed, a 43-year-old shop owner from the Sutherland Shire. Putting his life on the line in an act of bravery that defies belief. Al-Ahmed resists the temptation to shoot, letting the gunman back away. Another bystander runs in, throwing projectiles at him. But moments later, he's shot by the second shooter still on the bridge, before hero Al-Ahmed is himself shot in the abdomen. Long-time news cameraman Nick Castellaro lives right opposite. As most ran from the danger, he joined the police, running towards it. At one point, all three of them were pinned down by the gunfire, taking cover behind cars. Here, he's just meters away as hero Al-Ahmed rushes in for the tackle. Just to the left, another bystander's shot and goes down. Here, Castellaro ducks as the gunman swings around and takes aim.
He was, his closeness to me, he was angry, Rizzo. So...
You can see it on his face.
You could.
In his eyes. The final shootout captured by drone from above. The 50-year-old already shot dead at his son's feet before he too takes a bullet and goes down.
Yeah, they got him.
He's down!
Within minutes, the bridge is swarming with bystanders and police. It is chaos. And they want blood, screaming for revenge as police hold them back. In that short time, the pair had inflicted Australia's worst mass shooting since the Port Arthur massacre in 1996. There are now 16 dead and more than 40 injured.
And the victims' age ranges are from as young as 10 to 87. A devastating fact.
10-year-old Matilda, a former student of the Harmony Russian School at Bellevue Hill. Holocaust survivor Alex Kleitman, father of 2, grandfather of 11, father of 5, Rabbi Eli Schlanger, served his community almost 2 decades. And Rabbi Yaakov Levitan, a giant of the Bondi community. Reuven Morrison, killed as he tried to warn others. French national engineer Dan Elkayam, beloved father and husband Tibor Whiteson, fatally wounded while shielding his wife. Then retired New South Wales police officer Peter Marr.
It's hard not to be upset. It's like it's a tragedy that we've never seen.
Images they'd never imagined. And will never forget. With 50-year-old Sajid Akram shot dead and 24-year-old Naveed under police guard in hospital, detectives last night raided their homes in Bondi Beach and Campsie, but believe they did act alone. A third gunman ruled out.
There was very little knowledge of either of these men by the authorities.
But we do know this.
The 50-year-old male is a licensed firearms holder. He has 6 firearms licensed to him. We are satisfied that we have 6 firearms from the scene yesterday.
Also seized 2 IEDs, improvised explosive devices, makeshift bombs found in the men's abandoned Hyundai.
I am very glad that those devices were not activated.
Officially declared a terrorist attack, there are reports the vehicle was draped in an ISIS-style flag.
That's all part of the investigation. Obviously, we will look at the motives behind this attack.
Police now launching Operation Shelter. 300 officers dispatched to keep peace on Sydney streets.
We will make sure that we are highly visible at places of worship, places that are known to be frequented by the Jewish community.
The Premier is already talking gun laws, a complete rebuild and review of who can hold weapons.
The short answer is yes, we're looking at that right now. We have to do everything we possibly can to ensure that this doesn't happen again.
With talk of nationwide reforms of the kind not seen since Port Arthur.
If there is any action required in terms of legislative response, we will certainly have it.
Dear brothers and sisters, you heard what happened in Austria. Everybody need to be very careful out there. My advice is that if you see anywhere where people gather, please do not stay there. Because all these terrorist people, I don't know what they are gaining for buying people. People did not even offend you. You just go there and start buying them just for nothing. What is happening? What is going on? Well, my dear brothers and sisters, anything you think about this video, do not forget to leave it in the comment below. And not forget to give me thumbs up. And not forget to share this video. Give your friends and family. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. As you do that, thank you and God bless you. And I will see you in my next video.